Yes, welcome again in part two of what is meant by business communication, what is meant by effective business communication and its importance. As we were talking about, or we were discussing about importance of business communication. Another point is that business communication helps to decide or design plans on policies in any business house. Not only planning and designing the policies, but actually implementing those policies and plans. This is also possible only because of business communication. For example, recently the COVID-19 situation we have been getting troubled by since March 2020, and even today it is going on. So in this pandemic situation, how to survive in the market and how to make business, how to survive at least, business communication makes us to have a good plan about it, how one another policy, so that our business how it should run. If the business stops, everyone those who are related to that business house, they will be on footpath. So there has to be new plan or new policy, and in order to design and decide a new plan and policy, business communication helps. Not only planning, but actual implementation of that plan or policy, that is also possible only because of this business communication. For example, now as per the government orders, the government says that all the restaurants, they should be closed, but home delivery is possible. So this information, when it is gained by a restaurant, what the restaurants has to do, that whatever they used to serve in their own restaurant, now they have to deliver it at the doorstep. So accordingly, their managers, their employees, they will come together. They will feel that okay, this is the change that we need to bring and we need to implement. So what to do? Randomly it is not possible to do it or to get it done. Point is, they have to sit together, they have to discuss, and they should come up with plan and one policy, and accordingly they will also discuss how to implement it actually. Or they may implement it, and after implementation, if they feel that this is not giving proper results, so again they will sit together, discuss, and come up with foolproof plan or policy that can work and they can run their business. So here also the business communication helps them out to sail through, to decide, plan new plans and policies, as well as implement them. The another point is that business communication boosts the morale of employees, and let me tell you, this is very important. If the employees are not motivated, if the employees are not disciplined, if they are not self-motivated, obviously it will affect the quality and the quantity of the product or the service that is being offered by the business house. And it is obviously, अगर हमने अच्छा काम किया है और किसी ने जेन्युइन अप्रिसिएशन किया, तो दैट इज अ बूस्टिंग फैक्टर फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस. तो आप दुगनी मेहनत लोगे और एंथुजियाज्म से काम करोगे. लेकिन अगर वैसा नहीं हुआ, अभी अप्रिसिएशन मे बी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ प्रॉपर मेमो दैट यस, Mr. Patil, you are doing an excellent job, and our organization is growing only because of you. If the simple letter is given, letter of appreciation, or maybe the memorandum is given, obviously the morale, the motivation will be increased, and the person will go on working again. Not only this, if there are some issues, these issues can also be sorted out by using proper business communication. And issues are bound to be there. Wherever there is a human touch, the issues are bound to be there. Even your machines that you are working on, even the machines do communicate with you that it has some problem. Even the particular noise of the machine gives message to the person who is working on that machine that it has some problem. तो वो कम्युनिकेशन होता है, वो समझना ज़रूरी होता है कि भाई ये आवाज़ आ रही है मशीन से, तो चलो काम करो. वैसे ही ह्यूमन इश्यूज़ होते हैं. एक सुपरवाइज़र का दूसरे सुपरवाइज़र के साथ कुछ इशू हो सकता है, एक मैनेजर का दूसरे मैनेजर के साथ, एक यूनिट जो कि HR यूनिट है, दूसरा एक प्रोडक्शन यूनिट है, और तीसरा जो मार्केटिंग यूनिट है. इन तीनों में कभी कभी कोऑर्डिनेशन में कुछ कमियां हो सकती है, तो वो भी बैठ के बात करके कम्युनिकेशन करके सॉल्व हो सकती है. बिकॉज एट द एंड ऑफ द डे द बिजनेस शुड रन, एंड इफ देयर इज नो बिजनेस, obviously everyone, those who are part and parcel, direct and indirect part of that particular organization, will be affected. So communication इन सबको बनाए रखता है, जोड़े रखता है. So whatever issues that are created, विद इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और मे बी द आउटसाइड द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन प्रोडक्ट फेल हो रहा है। तो प्रोडक्ट क्यों फेल हो रहा है? जब एक यूनिट जाता है किसी बिजनेस हाउस का मार्केट में, उनको पता चलता है कि इन चीज़ों के कारण दीज आर द रीजंस द प्रोडक्ट इज फेलिंग, and this is why and these are our competitors, and this is something extra that these other product or the services are offering to the customers and consumers. So when they come to know about it, they are going to change it, they are going to change it. तो आपको ये कम्युनिकेशन के द्वारा ही पॉसिबल है। और जो भी एम्प्लॉयज़ के इश्यूज़ है उनके सबको सामने बैठ कर उनको कॉन्फिडेंस में लेके दोनों को सामने सामने बात करके ही वो सॉल्व होते हैं। और एक बार इश्यूज सॉल्व हो गए कि एम्प्लॉयज़ एक साथ एक ही डायरेक्शन में काम करेंगे, जो कि गोल हमारा डिसाइड हुआ है उसी प्रकार। सो कम्युनिकेशन यहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल परफॉर्म करता है, इसलिए बिजनेस कम्युनिकेशन काफ़ी इम्पॉर्टेंट है। अगला जो पॉइंट है, डिसीजन मेकिंग में आसान होती है डिसीजन मेकिंग। इट फैसिलिटेट्स, it helps to take decision. Now anything that the business house wants to decide, it doesn't decide it on the advice of one man. No, all the stakeholders who would be getting affected or affected by the decision, so such decision is taken by taking into account the opinion of each and every stakeholder, so that if the decision results in failure, everybody is ready to take the responsibility, or if the decision proves to be very beneficial, everybody gets benefited out of it. So in future also, in order to take any decision, any drastic change that the business house wants to bring in, maybe in the policy or maybe in the functioning, or maybe they want to shift their plans somewhere else, so everyone, those who are part and parcel of that organization, taken into consideration, their opinions are taken into consideration, and ultimately one consensus, based on one consensus, one decision is taken. So to decide something, business communication plays very important role also. को बात करनी होगी, जैसे आप सिंपल ले लो एग्जांपल, अगर आपके क्लासरूम में आपको लगता है कि आपके क्लास के मॉनिटर को चेंज कराना है, तो क्लास में जो 60 या 63 बंदे हैं, सबकी अगर आपने ओपिनियन ली, तो मेजॉरिटी लोगों को लगेगा कि हाँ भाई क्लास मॉनिटर को चेंज करना, ये डिसीजन लेनी है, तो सबको साथ में लेकर, तो उसमें बहुत सारे लोग बात करेंगे, अपने अपने रीजंस पुट अप करेंगे, और अल्टीमेटली आप डिसाइड करोगे कि हाँ दीज आर द रीजंस बाय विच वी आर गोइंग टू चेंज द मॉनिटर और द क्लास रिप्रेजेंटेटिव। तो आपको डिसीजन मेकिंग में भी काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट आपको रहता है बिजनेस कम्युनिकेशन। द नेक्स्ट वन इज because of this business communication, the loyalty of the employees can also be increased. Now, how the loyalties of the employees can be increased? If the person is really working genuinely, sincerely, give him incentives. Maybe the monetary benefits or maybe the letter of appreciation. And if one person is not properly working, go to him, talk to him, ask him or her what is the problem, why the person is not concentrating over the work. It may be his personal issue, there might be something that he is affected. Why not ask him? And asking means talking to him, talking means communication, business communication. Ultimately one target is set, and everyone should strive to achieve that particular target. And in the process, if someone is having some issues, maybe personal issues, family issues हो सकते हैं, किसी का health problem हो सकता है, अगर उससे बात करके वो पूछा गया, तो obviously the person will open up, he will share his problems, and if possible the business house can provide the solution, and the same person can be retained and can be made to perform very effectively. तो इससे क्या होगा, उस एम्प्लॉय के मन में अपनापन आएगा अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के प्रति और अपने मैनेजमेंट के प्रति। तो वो जो एट्रिशन रेट बहुत सारी कंपनीज में क्या होता है, लोग छोड़ के चले जाते हैं, 1 साल रहते हैं, 6 महीना रहते हैं और छोड़ के चले जाते हैं। तो जो रिटेंशन होगा आपके एम्प्लॉयज़ का वो बहुत ज़्यादा होगा, क्योंकि यू आर टेकिंग इनटू कंसिडरेशन देयर पर्सनल इश्यूज ऑल्सो, एंड यू आर गिविंग देम चांस टू परफॉर्म बेटर। ऐसा नहीं कि भाई एक बंदा काम नहीं कर रहा चलो उसको हटा दो, क्योंकि हर एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को ये अफोर्ड नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि नए बंदे को रिक्रूट करेंगे, उसको फिर से ट्रेन करेंगे, उसको सैलरी देंगे। पॉइंट ये है कि इसमें बहुत सारा टाइम चला जाएगा, और आपको पता है कि एक प्रोडक्ट अगर आया कभी कभी तो 3 महीने में वो आउटडेटेड हो जाता है। तो इतने में अगर आपके एम्प्लॉयज़ आपको छोड़े जा रहे हैं तो आप ऐसा नहीं कर पाओगे। सो कम्युनिकेशन करना बहुत ज़रूरी है अपने जो भी एम्प्लॉयज़ हैं उनके साथ, नहीं तो वो लॉयल नहीं रहेंगे। लॉयल इस प्रकार होने चाहिए कि आपके कुछ सीक्रेट्स हो कंपनी के, सामने वाले ने कुछ अगर उनको टेम्पटेशन भी दिया, पैसों का लालच भी दिया, तो भी वो सीक्रेट्स आपके ओपन नहीं करेंगे। क्योंकि कुछ हाउसेस ऐसे होते हैं, जैसे अगर कुछ फूड आइटम है, उसका एक फार्मूला होता है, वो पर्टिकुलर आचारी या पर्टिकुलर जो भी कुक है उसको ही पता होता है। अगर उसको हम लोगों ने, किसी ने पैसा दिया बाहर की कंपनी ने, तो वो अगर सीक्रेट उसने बोल दिया तो ऑब्वियसली आप, वो बंदा भी वैसा ही प्रोडक्ट बनाने लग जाएगा, तो आपका जो डिमांड है वो कम हो जाएगा। तो लॉयल्टी इस प्रकार होनी चाहिए कि ऐसे भी अगर हालात हो गए किसी एम्प्लॉयज़ के सामने, तो वो उसने अपनी जो लॉयल्टी है वो तोड़नी नहीं चाहिए, और उसके लिए कम्युनिकेशन बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है, बिजनेस कम्युनिकेशन। सो दिस इज हाउ not only this, because of this business communication, good leaders can also be produced. See, employees, then you need managers, you need managing directors, joint directors, HR house, marketing house, every department is there. So there are some people they lead, and they get a chance to lead their team. And when they get a chance to lead their team, obviously they keep on communicating with them, and because of this business communication they become good leaders. And you know that good leaders can take any organization from bottom to the top. And there are so many examples like J.R.D. Tata and Reliance, Dhirubhai Ambani, how these people proved that how they are really a benign leaders. And now we can see the position in the market of Reliance and Tata. Point is, unless and until such people they are given a chance to lead, they won't become good leaders, and we need good leaders. Fine. So this is how the importance of business communication is. Now let us talk about the case study. Case study means what? Actual example you have to take. You have to go to one industry, and you can search that if any new decision they had to take, that business house has decided that okay, they will shift their plant from Mumbai to maybe somewhere in Chennai. So if this message, how these people provided this message to each and every stakeholder, how they sought the opinions of all the stakeholders, and ultimately how they decided to shift their plant. If you take this particular case, you can search online such cases, and you can come up. Not only that, you can also take very small example of your classroom, wherein you want to pass one message. It may be a notice given by your class teacher, and if you want to pass it among all the classmates, what kind of channel you will select? How would you reach? How would you make it sure that the message has reached to each and every one, and the message has correctly reached to the every person? It is because if the message is passed orally, chances of that message getting deviated or twisted are higher. So what method you are going to use to pass that message, to pass that notice to each and every member of that class, and how you are going to ensure that everyone has got the same information, you can take this case and you can come up with how you selected one notice, how you got it typed, how you displayed it, where you displayed it, and why you displayed it over there. Or if you used WhatsApp, another channel, why you used it, and what was the result, how many people watched it, read it, and actually as per the notice, how many of the students they responded accordingly. All these things you can pen down, and that would be your case. So you can take anything. You can also take any case study like as I quoted how Paytm came up with that particular equipment, audio message equipment, that if anybody scans the QR code and gives money online, the message is listened that आपके खाते में 230 रुपये जमा हो गए. सो वो श्योर हो जाता है कि यस पैसे आ गए. नहीं तो कभी कभी बिकॉज ऑफ द नेटवर्क द मैसेज इज नॉट रिसीव्ड, तो सामने वाले को तो रोक नहीं सकते थे. और ऑडियो मैसेज आने के कारण क्या होता है, जो भी इलिटरेट वेंडर्स है, कि जिनको पढ़ना लिखना नहीं आता, जिनके पास मोबाइल फ़ोन काफ़ी ऑर्डिनरी होते हैं, उनको अगर ऑडियो मैसेज आता है तो वो समझ जाते हैं कि भाई क्या है. सो ये जो केस स्टडी है, उन्होंने ऐसा क्यों डिसाइड किया कि वो इक्विपमेंट क्यों लाना है मार्केट में, क्या क्या रीजंस थी, अभी उन्होंने वो जो लॉन्च कर दिया तो कितने सारे वेंडर्स ने उसको अपनाया, उसका क्या रिजल्ट्स है, उससे के कारण कितना बिजनेस बढ़ गया. ऑल दिस थिंग्स यू हैव टू कलेक्ट फ्रॉम द मार्केट. This would be your good case study that how business communication is very effective, how to make and modify business based on the business communication, how to change, how to come up with new policies, everything you are going to decide. So I hope these two videos will help you out and you can perform your practical number 2, that is the importance of business communication with a case study. I wish you good luck. Thank you so much.